There's a lot of people here. We have farm camp today. Should be pretty fun. Some people ask me why we hire high school kids. And I think it's for several reasons. One, of course, I was a high school teacher for a short time. I taught agriculture sciences. So like, it's so important for me that young people have an opportunity to have a job that won't expose their weaknesses, but actually bring forth their strengths. And so, you know, some of our young men and women who work for us, maybe they don't have the best people skills, and yeah, we want to teach them those, but sometimes the answer isn't always to throw them in a situation that's going to expose those weaknesses. Sometimes it's like, hey, I will work out in the field all day, and I will sweat, and I will lift heavy things, and I will do it, and I will excel. And if we can nourish that, and we can praise them for that, then when it comes time for them to really exercise those people skills, we can offer encouragement and even offer criticism and advice, and they'll be receptive to it because we've nourished those things that they're good at. We've given them the opportunity to say, look, I can be useful, and then we can take that and we can teach them other things. So we love hiring the high school kids. Not going to say that they all work out, but we kind of have this philosophy that there is a place for everyone. Everyone has something that they're good at. We just have to figure out what that thing is.
Hi, my name's Layla. I work at Froberg's farm, and I guess you could call me the camp counselor of the Root and Rascals camp. The second day of our camp, we did our scavenger hunt, and we went to go see the book press. I would say the second day was great. I finally got an I don't want to go home, which is honestly the best feeling as your camp counselor. If I had to say so myself, I think these kids definitely love Tyler Froberg. We made him this coloring sheet all together and gifted it to him. Also, they definitely did not wait to give him their cookies. They ran and they found him as fast as they could just to gift him their specially made, decorated cookies.
Magnificent. I can tell what made the flavor the best was the decorating. That really made the difference.
Yeah, I tried my best to put a heart in there. The gum's watermelon flavor.
Ooh, the gum. Okay, I'm gonna save that for last. It's not. Is it bacon flavor? It's the big bacon flavor. Mrs. Froberg, would you like to try? I think the difference maker was the decorating.
Yeah?
Yeah. They said it was bacon flavored.
Definitely.
Thanks, guys. So much. Y'all fun today?
I'm gonna
Tomorrow's
go
a big
do
day.
really quick.
Tomorrow's egg collecting and tomato picking. And so if each one gets pollinated, then it'll turn into a seed. If it doesn't get pollinated, then it won't turn into a seed. Pretty cool, huh? And now we have a farm frisbee. See? Looks like a bug.
What kind?
Looks like an assassin bug. Gotta plant some mulberries. It's a gift from old Texas garden guy here.
Yeah, man. Can't keep them all.
I can't plant them all?
I can't keep them all. Is what I
Oh,
said.
you can't keep them all. I was like, I hate to tell them. We're taking them. Really important. If you're ever traveling on a road with plants, lay them over because you will burn them. The wind will just disintegrate.
That's the only reason I have the cover on my truck is to keep my plants. It's not to keep stuff dry. It's to keep stuff from breaking. I started gardening after I got out of the Air Force. Met Farmer Froberg when the TikTok gardening farmer craze kind of took off. Been doing content ever since. been on the outside looking in on the industry for so long, and now I actually work for a fertilizer company called Nelson Plant Food. We make specialty premium products for backyard gardeners and growers and everywhere in between. So I met Froberg, you know, God, feels like forever ago. Probably, Froberg, how long have we known each other? About 10 years now, yeah. We're old, dude.
We could do a whole video on soil sampling and like interpreting those soil sample, but there's one big thing that everyone always misses on their soil sample, and in my opinion, it's the most important thing. Okay, and it's on your soil sample. It'll say CEC, or it might say exchange capacity, but CEC stands for cation exchange capacity, and what that is the percent efficient that your soil is at taking nutrients to the roots of the plant. Okay. Now, cation exchange is influenced by several different things. pH being one of them, sulfur being one of them, organic matter being one of them. But ultimately, in my opinion, it's the most important number on a soil sample. And it's not included on most just run-of-the-mill soil samples. So it's why I always tell people, you need to go for the upgrade. It's usually like $3 extra and get the CEC measurement. It's kind of like if you need to move water from one place to another, but you don't bring a 5-gallon bucket. All you do is turn the water hose on and hope that the water hits where you're trying to go. Okay, so that think of cation exchange as that 5-gallon bucket, right? If that makes sense. Destin also has a really good podcast that is not only posted on all platforms, right? But they do it live, him and his guest hosts.
No, we do the garden party every Wednesday on YouTube, Facebook, and then we post it on Spotify afterwards, and it's called the Garden Party. We bring in guests all the time, and my co-host Phil's Figs, who's a fig expert, and we have Gardening with Des, who I only met through Froberg. You know, I met her through there, and we've been friends ever since. And so she's more of a native Texas planter. So, but yeah, it's a great time, and Froberg is going to come on soon. So,
hey,
when he gets any free time.
That's right. This is a spot that I know, if you look, all the trees died in this area, most of them, and the ones that are here aren't near as big as the ones on the other end of the field. And so this is one spot, if it's all right, we'll label it as problematic.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we can take like a general,
if
that works
for sure.
Core sampler goes in. Core sampler. Okay, so that's a really good sample. That's like 9 inches there, which is excellent. And this is going to give us a really good average. So you can see there's a hard line coming up where the trees change. Like right here. You can see they stop dying.
Fuller and bushier.
That's right. We're going to go over here a little bit more.
Definitely sandier soil.
Yeah. Look at my grapes, man.
The grapes of wrath.
We picked some this morning.
Oh, really?
We sure did. First fruit of the season for grapes.
Seedless or seeded?
Well, these are the muscadines, so
Okay.
they got 4 little seeds in them.
Got Let's go get Scrackable.
Check them out. The pigs are right here. Man, these just aren't ready yet, man. The way you can tell if muscadines are right is you just give them a little squish. This one's too hard. You want them to just have a little give to them, just a little give. We just don't have any ready yet.
You like the heat though, huh?
Oh, they love it. Look, they're thriving in this.
Hey.
You got one?
Right here, that dark one right there. Get a little bit of a squish. You tell me, is that right?
Oh yeah, that one's ready. That one's gonna be good. Pretty good, huh?
That's really good.
You should plant one at the house. I mean, all you need is one.
Man.
Like, you won't need no more than that. Like, run it along the top of your entire fence, all the way around.
The goal is move to Central Texas soon.
Well, there's that too.
And I'll have way better success with them
The
then.
one I just had, delicious, man.
Really.
Got like an amber taste to it.
And by the time next time I'll mow, these will be twice as
they'll
tall.
be tall.
So I brought the power planter.
Power planter.
Some of my favorite toys to use. Favorite toys to use is battery operated. You can get this and use it with like a gas operated auger, but I got the big DeWalt with a. This is gonna dig a lot better than that. And that's why I put them in these tall pots so that we could plant them like this.
Oh yeah.
And those were, I propagated them during the winter and had them in my greenhouse all winter long. And the roots were going out into the ground, so I had to dig them up basically to, tell me I brought the key. Yeah, we're also gonna use some of our, this is one of our top products we just came out with. This is called Genesis. It's a transplant mix. It's got mycorrhizal fungi, agricultural molasses, and it helps with transplant shock. Because when you're doing, I use it year round, but especially like during the late spring, summer, it's going to really help out that root ball deal with a lot less stress once you put it in the ground.
So here's what I like to look at. Most important thing on a fertilizer label is the derived from, because we can look at the analysis, but it's important to remember that almost everything on the planet has nitrogen in it, right? So we could test like a sample of motor oil and achieve a fertilizer analysis. Obviously, that's not good for plants. Just like a person can eat tree bark,
Doesn't mean it should.
but it doesn't mean you should. And so we look at the derived from on this, and this has a really good derived from. It's got some ammonium sulfate in it, some AMS, so we're getting a little nitrogen, a little sulfur from that. It's got feather meal in it, which is cool to see. It's got MAP, or monoammonium phosphate. It's got potassium sulfate and magnesium. It's got molasses. It's got zinc sulfate, and it's got humic acid, which we like to see 5.5% humic acid. And then what's really cool, you know it's got biologicals in it because it's got the biologicals listed. And so amino acids too. I mean, this is good stuff. This is what I would call a good hybrid fertilizer. We have organic ingredients, and then we have synthetic ingredients, and not a lot of synthetic ingredients. And so we kind of get, it's kind of the best of both worlds.
For sure.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and so these are less than 6 months old.
Wow, so they grow quick.
They grow fast, man.
Now, I picked this spot out here specifically for several reasons. One is the pigs are out here, and so what we're gonna do is provide just a natural food source for the pigs, or for the pigs, not the figs, the pigs. You can see this is all oaks and pecans out here, so that's two food sources already. So when you start adding the mulberries, first and foremost, we get a different season natural food source, right? The goal would be to actually create 12 months of food producing perennials out here for the pigs. That would be the goal.
Yeah.
Because we do these little maintenance mows, is to plant them kind of near these oak trees. We'll see how the root systems affect us, but
Yeah.
let's do it.
Where to, buddy?
Why don't you throw it?
You want it like right there, huh?
Yeah, throw it right there. I think a little filtered sun might do them good too, because it's in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
I'm a pro at this, just so everybody knows. Don't be shocked at home.
Want the knife?
No, I don't want the knife. Knives are for weak.
Oh, they do have roots on the bottom. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. Yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy.
So, at least to this third one.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. We'll stimulate a little manual stimulation here.
How sandy it is.
That's so sandy.
I can wall it out some
Yeah,
more.
the soil's so good here. Oh wait, so a little fertilizer.
Yeah.
Forgot
Can I
fertilizer.
go a little bit deeper?
I can smell the humics. Them pigs are like, hey, what are you doing over there? I mean, look, that's perfect. Honestly. That's like as good as it gets there.
Yeah. Cool.
There goes one.
Just take it up. All natural.
All natural.
You're like my dad. My dad plants stuff and lets nature water it in.
I mean, out here, man, for the purpose, I think it's a good call.
Yeah, it's in a shady spot too. Oh, wow. If you want to put something somewhere else?
Oh yeah, I could put some at the greenhouse. That's doing like right.
Well, and I had some comments the last time I used this. They were saying like, you don't want a smooth sidewall when you're planting a tree.
I mean, I don't disagree with that, but also like in our soil, we're just not worried about compaction.
Yeah. And even roughing up the roots on these, they're not mature roots.
Yeah.
That would only be if your roots were starting to become, what do they call it? They're starting to choke themselves, so they were more root bound and they were really mature and woody. Those are kind of newer roots. I would just maybe it should be fine.
We definitely find ourselves overthinking stuff sometimes because we got to remember that plants have been doing this for a long time on their own. And we somehow think that we do a better job and that we know better than the plants know. Right?
Yep.
Cool.
Catch a root.
Hey.
Catch a root, it'll drag you.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? I want a little bit deeper on that one.
Good. Oh yeah. Look how that's good soil. You know, this would grow like good cantaloupe, good watermelon.
It is. There's some pine.
Yeah,
over there.
exactly.
I mean, back at the old farm, we all used to do what? How deep a mulch with the
Oh yeah,
crops?
we would go at Hope Farms. We would go 12 inches deep on wood chips and mulch.
times a year.
That was pretty heavy clay soil,
Yeah.
so we kind of had to. But in this stuff, man, it's as good as it gets.
Gotta kind of lift up a little bit, and then it'll freaking break your wrist. I have a 9-inch
Wow.
auger.
That'll plant like a 3-gallon tree.
Yeah, exactly. It gets kind of scary.
Oh yeah. Perfect. The food forest would be in concentrated pockets.
Yeah.
And so with this mulberry and these, what's a water oak and a live oak, we would also have
Like zones.
exactly little food zones. That way, it's not a full area of nothing but shade.
Yeah.
You have it's a little pocket, and they know they'll waller over there when they're in this paddock. They'll eat over here. The pigs are very picky, and if you kind of have food everywhere and they're having to use the bathroom everywhere, they don't like that.
It's only poop in one spot, right?
They poop in one spot. Now, the idea behind this is that in these concentrated paddocks, you can spread that out. But even then, in a paddock, they kind of favor a spot. They're not, in their little shade shelter that they have, they're not going to use the bathroom by that.
Can they, or will they eat tallows?
No, they'll rub them. And so if you look on this one, you can actually kind of see down here, they kind of rub against it.
Huh?
That's the bet. This is a Chinese tallow tree, extremely invasive in our area. They're really good at smothering them, but they won't eat it. I wish they would.
I don't know anything eats them. Because the berries are poisonous for like livestock and stuff, right? Like cows.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure they are. And the old myth was that Benjamin Franklin is the one that brought him over here.
Really?
So tallow actually has a lot of
Oil in it?
for soap.
That's what I was always told.
And shampoo?
But then I was also told that was kind of a myth,
Yeah, that is myth.
that it was really for the ornamental industry.
Yeah.
Like they had the little popcorn blooms, the fall color, and then of course they just went berserk here.
They do provide a lot of pollen for bees, though.
Oh my gosh, we talked about that in our bee video. Yep. So yeah, we consider them invasive, but like our bee guy just raved about them. He loves them.
Yep.
Look, there's nothing like seeing a pig be a pig. Look, you look at that pig there, dead middle of that paddock. It's eating something. It's found food in there. What is it eating? You know, I don't.
Everything?
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, but whatever it is, it came from the ground.
Pickiness of the pig, right? Joel
The
Salatin?
pigginess of the pig. Dustin, just let me know when you got those soil samples back, and we'll go from there, buddy.
Yep. Sounds
Appreciate
good.
everything.
Always a pleasure.
We'll see you soon.
Yes, buddy.
Runaway card.
Hey, it's kind of cold in here.
There's no whining in the freezer. Can you lift this? And pork chops. Make it happen, Chucky.
If that happens, then you just have to start crying, which is what I'm about to do. It's the most entertaining.
So this has been a year-long project if you've been following along. Raising pigs right here on the farm, on pasture, rotationally grazing them. And all the wait was worth it. We got bacon, we got pork chops, we got sausage, pan sausage, breakfast links. We did it. Goal accomplished. Farming.
He yaps a lot. That's okay though.
Festival is super exciting. This is the first time that we are doing a market at the festival, which I'm super excited about. So we're having all sorts of small businesses coming in and making it really easy for people to shop local this summer. I'm super excited. We have been working with Tyler for a long time to make this happen and make it the event that it is and have the amount of really awesome vendors that we do have. You know, all the vendors that are here are people that we have personal relationships with that we really love and support. So we're so excited to have the opportunity to, you know, promote them in this way.
So far, Watermelon Festival is a success.
Watermelon Festival, here it comes. Let's go check out the vendors. I'm here with
Angela Knoll, and we are Shoe Charm Paradise, and we sell crock charms, we sell pickles and salsa, we do build a pin where you build your own beaded pin. We have 3D dinosaurs and 3D little dragons that you can put on your shoes, your croc shoes, and a whole bunch of other little items. We're at Froberg's Farm. I cannot talk today, sorry. But and we love it here. We love it, and we're fixing to go get a watermelon. Good morning. How are y'all doing?
I'm with,
Rylan with Pine Creek Creations.
and you guys sell.
Crochet plushies, flowers, and all sorts of things.
Where exactly could we find you? Like,
I'm located in Pearland, Texas, but I also deliver to people all in the area.
I'm here with,
I'm Heidi Rourke.
And I'm Curtis Rourke.
and you guys are selling.
We are selling fresh baked breads, goodies, and we also have mixes available. Everything is made in-house. We even mill our own wheat as well.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Hey, I need you to do a rain dance
What's the rain dance?
to like stop it.
I'm here with,
Amy Shelton.
and you're making.
I am making wool out of merino.
Could you show us the process of how you make it? or-
Absolutely, I would love to. So we start off with a fleece that's rather dirty, right? You see there's a lot of hay and oats, and it's even greasy with lanolin.
in the back of it, right? So the first important thing to do is to wash it very gently in hot water with a detergent so that you can get the grease out. And a lot of the hay and the oats came out too, but you still can't really spin it, can you? And give it a tug, it's pretty strong. Yeah, so what we gotta do then is we use this hairbrush with all these wires on it to get the tangles out. And this is called carding. These are hand cards, and most of the carding done these days are with a machine. So once you get all of the tangles out, do this a couple of times, then you roll it up to something fluffy. This is a very small roll lag, but what I'm spinning from today are these beautiful cloud angels.
That's soft.
It is soft, isn't it? All right, so are you gonna try spinning or do you want me to spin?
I'll try.
You'll try? Okay, so have a seat. You know how to ride a bicycle?
Yes.
All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is get you riding the bicycle. So put your feet on the treadles and we're gonna spin clockwise. So let's get your feet going. There we go. And the next thing that we do, you keep doing that so you can get some muscle memory. Okay, not too fast, just steady, okay? Then, are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. So we are gonna hold the wool in your left hand like this. And your right hand, there's going to be the yarn coming from the wheel, and you're going to pinch the twist. You're going to draft the yarn out and then slide your hands back, right? So it's really important that you pinch and pull and then release so the twist can come back in here. All right, so let's get you going. All right, let's get your feet going. All right, so we have to let twist come into our new yarn, right? All right, so we're going to pinch and pull, and now slide that back. Keep your feet going. All right, I'm gonna let you do it. There you go. Oh, that's okay. Get some twist in here. There you go. You're gonna pull it this way and slide it back. There you go. Don't let it get too thin though. There you go. Oh. You get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Did y'all see the lady spinning with yarn? Okay, good.
He got to spin some yarn.
Oh, you got two? Oh Lord, we're going to the ball.
I'm Colleen with Dilly Days.
And what are you guys selling?
We sell pickles, so we have dill pickle, sweet and spicy, cinnamon, green beans, okra, asparagus, beets. What am I missing? Jardiniere, salsa, hot sauce, yeah.
Where else can we find you?
So we're always at Manville Market in Manville at Redeemer Church, and that's the first Saturday monthly from 10 to 2. We also go to Old Pearland, Farmers Market Partners, and then Pearland Market Days at the Casey Hall.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that one's a green tomato salsa.
That's a good pickle. Tomcat, what are you doing?
Say what?
Tomcat, what are you doing? I'm interviewing customers. A little nervous. So I'm here with
Kinsey.
And what is your favorite vendor around the farm?
My favorite vendor today was probably Maple Grace. She's the one that does the paintings, the pressed flowers. Yeah, I like her a lot.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Today I'm here with
Ash Fruit King.
And what do you sell?
I sell all kind of fruits, but I do custom fruits. I sell for the for weddings, parties, events. I do events, everything you can see over here.
And where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as Ash Fruit King.
About halfway through the first day of Watermelon Festival, and So far, it's a success. We're very happy. I think all the vendors are happy, and we've sold a lot of watermelon.
Cheese. And I know exactly who to interview. We would like to interview one of your workers, and we have a special request for now. Now go on the other. Where is she? Other one. I'm here with
Cadence,
and you guys are selling,
grilled cheese,
and your business is called.
all about that cheese.
Where can we find you?
Here at Froberg's Farm.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, this is our third watermelon festival to do, and we learned a lot doing the first two. And I think we finally did it right. We made it a free event. We got community businesses to come out, set up vendor booths, and it was a draw. We literally have people parked in the strawberry field. We can't think of a better way to celebrate one of our most favorite crops to raise. All I gotta say is that we can't wait to see all of you at the 4th annual Watermelon Festival next year.